my vacation, quote unquote vacation, was really a lot of work. Truth be told, it was a lot of work, which kind of led to a lot of overthinking, and because of that, it just, you know, it was kind of like a recipe for disaster some days. Not all the time, but sometimes. And some days I would be like really thinking about whether or not it would be good enough, thinking about whether the image would like aesthetically go well, if things fit together. So I was concerned. I was really concerned. Thank you so much, Love Mails, for the 500 bits. I was really concerned. Debut prep is a very, very difficult thing to do. Debut prep is not easy when you don't have a project manager. And one thing crazy about all of this is I was debut prepping, but keep in mind, like I had a decent amount of time on my hands still. Like I was prepping a decent bit. So it wasn't just a month and a half, it was a long while. It was maybe 3 months of proper prep, and I just don't think that, like, I was so worried about all the little details and everything. So if I was to give the vacation that I took a ratio, I would say it was 65% work and 35% relaxing. But it's so funny because what I did for a vacation, right, was I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to leave my place. I'm going to book myself in a nice, like, not hotel, but nice, like, apartel, like a serviced apartment. And I was just going to live my, like, Pacific Northwest fucking Twilight life, right? I was going to live my Twilight life where I was going to just be amongst the motherfucking trees and amongst the grass and the cold air. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I probably won't have to do much work. I'm going to chill in my multiple hoodies. I'm going to like just do crazy shit. I'm going to like drink whiskey. I'm going to listen to my Midwestern emo music. I'm going to call my friends. I'm not going to bring a laptop. I'll just bring my fucking phone. Fuck this shit. Let's see where it goes. Sid, I missed you. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. 11 months. What the fuck? Holy shit. Slow down, girly. We don't even have that many badges. But yeah, so that's what I decided to do. I got there, and one day in, my dad was like, I'm coming. And I'm like, of course, you can come by. There's a pool here. Enjoy yourself. Like, you and mom can come here whenever you want. I'm just like cooking for myself. I'm chilling. It's so, you know, I want to be good. But my dad comes. He spends the day there, and like before he comes to visit me, I message him and I'm like, Dad, can you bring the work laptop with you? I just want to check a few emails, and it's a little bit inconvenient doing it on my phone. So if you could do that, and don't worry, I know it's been a day, but I just want to check the emails. Spoiler alert, everyone. I didn't just check the emails. Big spoiler alert. It was more than just the emails that I checked. It was a lot more. I ended up doing so much work. And to be fair, in my defense, everyone, I don't think I could have done everything that I did without the laptop, because there was so much stuff. And I needed to like set things up on like OBS, and I needed to do these things. But man, I was working, everyone. I was fucking working. The grind never stops, and it's like, it was painful. But listen, I want you guys to know that I did get there was a good maybe 9 days where I was so well rested. I was so chilled. I was the opposite of locked in. I was locked out of my brain, and I just went swimming. I did some crazy shit, everyone. I'm being serious. I bought a couple ribeye steaks. I popped that in the oven. There's like kitchen twine, right? Where you do this thing where you twine up like roast, like a ribeye beef, and then before you roast it, but I like put kitchen twine around this beef thingy so that it would cook more evenly. And then I put that in the oven. I would just be drinking red wine while waiting for it to cook. It would come out. I'd have like homemade gravy from like red wine and beef stock and all that. And I was just like living like that for 8 days. So I guarantee you there was 8 days where I was just eating and sleeping and watching horror shit online. I was watching like people play horror games. I was doing like all of that, and it was like midway through my vacation. So I was gone for a month and a half. I kind of did that 2 weeks in. It was so nice where I really genuinely was so locked out of my own head. How are the cats? They're very good. Thank you so much. They're good. They're actually pretty well. During my vacation and like me eating my own body weight in food, I gained weight, but I didn't gain the weight that I lost the last 2 months in Wendy's. Like I would say that how do I say this? Like I lost so much weight in Wendy's because of the stress. I only gained maybe 70% of it back, but it's good. It was good to eat. And yeah, while I was in my vacation, I just watched so many horror movies. I rewatched the whole Conjuring universe. I watched this like Spanish film called Sister Death on Netflix. I had a lot of my favorite food. There was one day, everyone, where I ate like lobster. So don't worry, I had lobster and scallops, and I cooked them myself. So don't worry too much about me in that regard.